everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing some new products that I recently found at Sephora that I've fallen in love with. I don't normally shop from the Sephora Collection, but ever since I found that Sephora brush tip liner, I have been paying a little more attention to the quality of products that the Sephora line actually offers. And to be honest with you, I think the Sephora Collection is the underrated brand in the Sephora store. There are so many products that you can find that are actually at an affordable price point, or at least relatively affordable compared to some of the higher end brands that the store carries. So as I was going around and, picking through some of the new selections, because I haven't shopped at Sephora since the sale, and as you guys know, I pretty much just bought skincare, and eventually my eye wandered over to the eyeshadow section. Of course, where else am I gonna go? And I discovered some new palettes, and when I saw them initially, I didn't think much of them until I saw one of the brighter colored palettes, and that's when I did a double take. I picked it up, immediately started swatching and playing with it, and I really loved the formula and the pigmentation. And the palettes that I am talking about are from the I Love collection. Hopefully some of you have seen these in store. If you haven't, they are available for purchase online. Each of these palettes is 18 Canadian dollars. I'll plop down the American price down here for you. And these are a gem. I can't believe the price point and the quality of these shadows. They do come in several different color themes. You can choose from bright, bold palettes, or you can do something that is a little more neutral or warm toned. And I think I got both sides of the spectrum. I got one of the bright eyeshadow palettes, and then I got one of the medium warm toned palettes, and that's pretty much what it's called. So let me start off with this palette right here. It comes in this bright yellow box, and this is the Bright Tones eyeshadow palette. And if I crack it open, you have a gorgeous mirror there, and then a bunch of bright eyeshadows. This yellow and this blue obviously are what called my name. I went into this palette, I started swatching, I built up the yellow and the blue, and it built up so beautifully on the back of my hand as I was swatching it, and I loved how creamy and buttery the formula was. It's not as creamy as, let's say, some of the Morphe mattes or some of the Ace Beauté mattes, but they are a little on the dry side, which I think is what actually helps them blend out really well. So that was the first palette that I dug into. The second palette that I dug into had more orange tones in it, and I loved it. I thought I picked up the corresponding palette. Unfortunately, I didn't, because these boxes are not labeled, and it is really hard to differentiate which palette is which, especially when people mix things up or they're not put in the appropriate place. So I ended up picking up another palette that I didn't want, because I have all of these colors in some shape or form in other palettes or single pans that I own. But at the end of the day, I am kind of glad I picked it up, because I think this palette here, which is called the, see, it's not even labeled on the back of this box. It's called the Medium Warm Eyeshadow Palette, as the protective layer pops off. And those are the tones that you get in this particular palette. So really neutral browns, you've got a couple of bronzy coppery tones down here, and a really great transition color. I have really been enjoying using these colors. Like I said, they blend out really well, but the best thing about this eyeshadow palette is that it is buildable. So all of these bright colors here, while they seem a little intimidating to look at in the pan, they really are buildable. You're not going to get an initial boom, like splash of color all over your eye. You are gonna have the opportunity to build it up to the pigmentation that you're looking for. And that's exactly what I did with the eye look that I'm wearing today. While these colors can apply beautifully if you're just going on to a bare lid, I think they are best applied if you have a primer on. I've been using a concealer to prime my eyes, and I've actually just been going in with this new concealer from CoverGirl. It is the True Blend Undercover Concealer, review coming soon, so stay tuned. And I find using that, it really gives you a nice blank canvas and you can build up the colors on top of that really, really well. And they tend to pop a little bit more. So that's why you can see so much vibrancy in the eye look that I've got going on. For the look I'm wearing today, I did use most of the colors in this palette. I did go in with this yellow, the blue, the white shadow, the green, and the black. I did not use this transition or this sort of brick red color over here just because the look that I was going for didn't really require them. So I'm going to insert a quick demo here so you guys can see how I created the look that I've got going on. Have an extensive makeup collection, lots of eyeshadows that you adore and love, there's probably no need for you to pick these up. But if you are a beginner in makeup and you're looking to build your collection or you're looking for some really easy eyeshadows to work with, I would highly recommend you consider picking up these palettes or at least going in store to swatch and play with them because they are very beginner friendly and the formula is extremely easy to work with. There are several color stories that you can choose from. Obviously, I pick these two here, but I would definitely recommend these palettes with no hesitation. I really like playing with them. I feel like these are actually palettes that I would drop into my purse or travel with because the plastic casing is really nice and the quality of the mirror in here is stunning too. Very travel friendly. I don't feel like they're gonna break in transit. And that's gonna do it for this review. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know the drill. Give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you would like to follow me outside of YouTube, you can always connect with me on all of my social media, which I'll link for you in the description box below. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you are all having a fantabulous day, no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!